Here's a quick video tutorial to show you the overall aspects of the game. Others videos will also be available and included in the game. In this short video, you will see some basic concept and various aspects of the 3D map, adapted to the field of vision of each player. Let's start with the basics rules. Each player starts with 20 vitality, 4 bills of $5, 2 purchases in the shop, and 1 token of 3 lives, for give him a bit of survival. Players place the 2 menus to each end of the maps, for facilitate the consultations. On the left, inside the menu, is the store for purchase tokens. And at right, the dungeons. Initially, each player must position a pawn in their respective starting points. Black circles at each end of the map define the starting point, but also the end point to win the game. Once the player has collected all the orbs keys, it may be returned to its initial point to win the game. Now, simulate the departure of one player. For this turn, until his next turn begins, the player may play only 1 card and 1 tokens. So now, it must to be thinking the strategy to adopt. Defensive or aggressive strategy. He launched the dice, and it's get 2. He lands on a white space. White space reports $3. The money goes into the bank to the left. It is a very important part of the game, and allows you to buy tokens in stores. The player 1 can no longer do anything. The player's 2 turn. Example, player 2 also get 2. The blue color spaces allow players to pick in a blue card. The red space, a red card, green space, a green card, and gold space, a gold card. The players who are responsible for distributing the cards will give him the blue card. In this example, it gets this card. The blue cards have capacities to be being played during the player's turn. The player 2 has not yet played a card, and no have finished his turn. Then, he can play this card now. He used the card. This card will cost him 1 life to be playing. Before presenting the card, the player need to remove his vitalities points. He slips for that, the slider of life, to the right, allowing other players to see these vitality point. He used his card, versus player 1, the player 1 having nothing to defend himself. He take 3 damages point. The card used returns below the respective package. Moving quickly around the other players. Quickly, player 1 starts his dice, then it falls on the yellow spaces. The yellow spaces with the Roman numerals represent the stores. There are 3 types of stores and 3 types of dungeon. The player can consult, if necessary, the shop menu on the left and buy a tokens. The player can buy only 1 token per turn. If the player lands on a black space, it's a dungeon. For example, if it lands on a black space with the Roman numeral 2, he needs to throw 2 dice of 6 faces. The result will be forget a reward in the dungeon. If he gets one of the results represent in the corresponding section. If he gets, for example, 2, the player will receive nothing. Here, complete this video. More is will coming soon, to show you the entire game, and different strategies, and secret combo used in the game. Your comments are welcomes, and hope you enjoy this brief 3D tutorial. Images and texts that you saw in the video are not completed, and are in finalizing translation and correction, and may differ from the final game.